This could go down as one of the best or most painful season finales we've ever done on the channel. We had last season's automatic promotion or playoffs or not. We had Southampton's relegation or not. We had plenty of tight seasons at Leeds as well. We head into today's season finale with 5 games to play against the 4 of many of the other teams that we're playing against. 2 points off the playoffs. 4 points off the automatic promotion spots. We were 22nd in January. We might yet get automatic promotion. We've a number of home and away games today. We're going to rely on hard work and training to try and get past Stevenage. It's going to be a case of managing the squad as best we can to try and make sure that we avoid injuries, try and make sure that we get the best possible results from each game. We have Stevenage at home, Newport away. Thankfully, there's a week between each fixture and 2 weeks between the penultimate one and the final one. So I'm hoping things go well for us. I'll probably sim Stevenage at home. Colchester I'd like to get payback against because they battered me last time we played them. It was the one where Luke Norris scored a hat trick, wasn't it? Yes it was. So I want payback for that. I'm thinking I'll sim Stevenage, see where we're at, because I want to play Colchester and I want to play Ipswich. So I might sim the first 2 actually and then just play the final 3, and that way we know exactly where we stand. Let's sim Stevenage and then we'll sim Newport and we'll know where we are and what we have to do in the final 3 games of the season. I'd like to win all 5 if we can. Ipswich will be a tough ask. They've won the league already and they've got an extra game in hand than I do. Oh, Adebayo on the brink of half time. He's magic, you know. He was yesterday. A 1-0 lead against Stevenage with 20 minutes to go. Goals going in elsewhere all around League 2. But no more in this game. A 1-0 single goal margin of victory against Stevenage. And we're into the playoffs. We are into the playoffs. With still a game in hand. Oh my God, it might actually be happening. It might actually be happening. Newport next. What's the gap to 3rd? Keeping a keen eye on that now. Still 4 points with a game in hand. Newport next. And then play Colchester, play Leyton Orient, play Ipswich. Oh my God. Those of you that are watching the premiere right now, hello. I'll have been speaking. No, Alan, piss off. I'll have been speaking to you in the chat as we're watching this live. If you're watching this after the premiere's gone out, hello. I'm sure I'll be chatting to you guys in the comment section as well. Don't do this to me, Newport. Equalise! Shit! And as quickly as that... Oh, no, we're still in the playoffs. We're still in the playoffs. Other results have gone our way elsewhere. As we lose, other teams have lost or drawn. I saw Salford drew 2-2 against Ipswich. Or at least 2-2 was the last scoreline I saw from that game. You're welcome, Nathan. You're going to be playing a lot of football for me for the considerable future, I would imagine. So we're still in the playoffs, but we play 8th placed Colchester next. Oh, we're out the playoffs now. Crying out loud. But Port Vale have played 2 games more than us. The gap is, with 2 games in hand, the gap is 9 points. But we could close it to 3. I think automatic promotion might well be out of the question now. But the playoffs are still right there to be taken. And it is in our hands. 3 played games remain. Colchester away. Leyton Orient at home, also away. And Ipswich at home. I thought it was the other way around. Colchester away. Orient away. Ipswich at home. We will find out what happens next. Colchester's 11. Giovanni Brown up top for them, it seems. Callum Harriott out wide. Courtney Senior in their side as well. Giovanni Brown, a former Cambridge United player. Up top for them. He's a cam, really. Just more of an attacking midfielder than a striker. It was as we mentioned in yesterday's episode, when we played against them and him again, it was a former Cambridge United player last season, David Amu, that denied us automatic promotion up to League One. And we were able to get the better of Port Vale yesterday. I would certainly like to get the better of Colchester on this occasion too. Matesy trying to hold off Courtney Senior but can't do it. We will need to win every single game remaining and pray that other results go our way if we're to get automatic promotion. But win this game and one of Orient or Ipswich, and I think that might be us in the playoffs. But it may well have to be 3 wins from 3 games to guarantee even just a playoff spot. And Goy looks for Davis again. Oh, the defender committed, and to be fair, I just turned into him there. If I'd have kept running in a straight line, I probably would have gotten past him. Didn't expect him to go to ground. Oh, 13 minutes played. Neither side with a chance yet. Here's Giovanni Brown though. Nice little 1-2, a 1-2-3. I'll wait for another pass. He's gone to his left rather than to his right, and we'll get rid of that. And Ngoy could win that, but he can't, unfortunately. 15 minutes in. Colchester looked the better side in the opening exchanges, but there's still a long way to go in this game and in this season. It feels like this is going to be just edge of your seat stuff for the entirety of the remaining, however long this episode is going to go on for. Oh, well held, Dimi Mitov. Through the gap there to Ngoy. Looking for Adebayejo. Takes in his stride well. It's got the defender with me though. But we've turned well enough. Shot blocked. It falls to Maris. That took a deflection, I think. No. The shot was actually just that bad from George. Ooh. Good opportunity for us, that. Both with Adebayejo and Maris. But neither able to be taken, unfortunately. But that's the start of our attacking play in this game. First opportunity we've had to get forward. Chesterfield, I was going to call them then. Colchester know that we are dangerous and can harm them. Brown finds Fernandez. Back to Giovanni Brown again. Cano says no. You are not coming through that gap, Jev. It's not happening. Lapsley out to Jackson. Fernandez, this is great football from Colchester. Fancy little back heel. Here's Giovanni Brown again. And Cano will refuse to let Giovanni Brown get past. Not say anything as much for Fernandez, though, but Collins gets the block in. And away we come on some form of counter. But the half-time whistle goes. Having to defend for our lives. I wasn't even paying attention to the time. Having to defend for our lives in this game. It looks unlikely that we'll get victory on the first half's play. But a draw is a possibility. And just avoiding defeat against the team that we're challenging for the playoffs is going to be huge. Please let me get a goal in the second half, though. But it's been a very tight game so far. And I need to be better in possession. Bit of movement there was nice from Adebayejo just to open up a bit of space. 1-2 with him. And spin and look for Ngoy through that gap. I need runners. I've got support here from Maris. I'll lay this in front of Brown, who can lay it through there to Adebayejo. Oh, it's going to go in! A mistake from Gherkin! Could that be the mistake that sees Colchester fail to get into the playoffs and that sees us firmly assuring ourselves in those playoff spots? Great movement from everybody. Lovely ball by Brown and Adebayejo. Oh, the keeper. The keeper will rue that mistake if Colchester lose this game. And if they don't get into the playoffs, that might be the exact moment where they missed out. Cambridge 1. Colchester 0. His 12th goal of the season. Adebayejo, magic again. Get it across. We've had talking about us struggling with possession, but actually we've had more possession in this second half so far than we did what feels like the entirety of the first. Inside to Adebayo again. Oh my God! He's given an advantage in their favour. I need to see that back. What the hell happened there? Into Adebayo, turns well, defender, tugs his shirt, Adebayo goes to... How is that not a penalty, ref? Oh my Lord. If this game does see Colchester come back level, I mean, that is a stone waller. I'm having my shot and he's pulled him to ground. That's a stonewall penalty. How has he not seen that? And it actually gave advantage to Colchester. Don't even think about it, Callum. If they... It would be just my luck if they do. But if they score here... Thank you, Nathan Collins. Unreal. They still could score here. Yes, George Maris. Lovely interception. I cannot believe that we haven't got the penalty there. I'm going to turn here with Ngoy and look to drive past the defender and use that strength and pace. It's not quite worked for me. Jesus Christ, if we don't win this game now. Referee. Who is the ref? Chris Sarginson. You, sir, are shit. Ngoy's out there. Don't rush it, Ches. Don't rush it and give away possession. Take your time. Make sure you keep the ball and get yourself an opportunity on goal. That was meant for Davis. Not Davis, sorry. Meant for Dallas. It was Davis that played the pass, and it was terrible. And on the counter, Colchester could equalise late on. It would be heartbreaking if they do. Oh, but Ngoy's strength has won out on the wing. And he keeps it in play too. That should seal the victory for us. I will still try and get a second goal if I can, because goal difference could be very important at the end of the season. Conceição will look out wide for Ngoy, who will cut back. Look for the man on the edge of the box. Harrison Dunk will find Brown, who will not find Adebayo apparently, because he left it. Oh, he was offside. We're going to win though. It's going to be 3 points against Colchester. Part 1 of 3 and part 3 of 5 done so far today. The defeat against Newport could be vital in the survival in the top 3 of Salford. It might be enough to see us only get the playoffs, but that victory does what we can do, or does as best as we could have done in that game. We were the better team, I feel, in the second half, certainly. We were more prepared. We got the payback that we were after as well. Trusted we'd give it our all, and that's all we can do in times like this. Up to 6th. Up to 6th. Carruthers is disappointed not to have played. Abadia is on his way back from injury, which could be massive for us in the final 2 games. If he's fit to play, I don't think he'll start actually with the... What was the last one I did? It was the Wilson one. I don't think he'll start with the form of Ngoy and Adebayo at the minute, but certainly he's going to be a better go-to player on the bench than Dallas or Nibs. 2 games to go for us. And I've transferred £5.5 million now for Brown from Al Nassr. He's one sought after boy. Oh, jeez. So everybody else is playing their final game today. Ipswich still have 3 games left. I don't know how they've managed that. Oh. Everybody else is playing their final game today. Who have Swindon got? Swindon have Colchester away. That's a game that Colchester needs to win and very much could win. If Colchester beat Swindon and we win our game against Leyton Orient, then we could still get automatic promotion. Scunthorpe are out of our reach. It would be 3rd only that we can get, and we will need to win both of our remaining games to do it. One final press conference before the game against Leyton Orient. It's time for the players to prove what they're made of. Can we get ourselves into that 3rd automatic promotion spot? I'm confident at the minute that we will get a playoff spot, and we could assure that with victory in this game if other results go our way. Let me put Abadia on the bench, provided he's fit enough to go there, and indeed he is. Dallas. Sorry, Andy. Nibs is going to be the man that continues to grow for us, hopefully, and grow better for us. Right. We go again. Orient away. Orient's 11. Josh Coulson wearing the captain's armband against the team that he spent a decade at and wore the captain's armband for. 4-1, 4-1 for them. 4-1-2, 1-2 for us. I take a 2-1 win in this one. Not sure our goal difference is... Oh my God, have they just gifted us an early lead? Oh my God, it was Josh Coulson that did it as well. Unbelievable. He's trying to help us get promoted, boys. Oh, really should have made the most of that. Unfortunately, couldn't. I tried to go all the way with Adebayo. I probably should have waited for some support to arrive, but never mind. Here's Dennis. Some fancy footwork. Out to Maguire-Drew. Back to Ling and away. God, by nobody. An angle has the shot, but it's nowhere near goal. Into Maris again. Forward to Ngoy. They're talking about us guaranteeing a playoff spot if we win this game. I don't quite think that's going to be the case, because other results could still ensure that we... Well, no, actually, no. Because a win today would guarantee... Because nobody else has got another game to play after this, would they? So, yes, a win today would guarantee us a playoff spot. I was thinking, because we have another game, that everyone else would have another game, and they'd still be within 3 points of us. But it won't matter, because they haven't got any games left. So, yes, win here. Win here, and that is playoffs assured. And that could be playoffs assured. Adebayo 2 Ngoy, Cambridge 1, Leyton Orient 0. We lead in London. Lovely ball over the top. Bring it down, smack it home. Playoffs might be ours. Automatic, I don't know what the scoreline is between Colchester and Swindon, but automatic promotion might be ours. Oh, Dennis nicely back to Ling. This is good football from Orient. Oh, Maguire-Drew's going for it. Strange decision to go for it from there, from that angle, with the support he had. Just Coulson wins that header well. Dennis will lay it inside, and they'll come again here, Orient. Finding angle. Nice tackle by Cano, and Brown will track back and get the ball away. Oh, Noyle's first touch took it towards the Orient man there. That was quite slightly worrying. That'll be our throw as well. 25 minutes in, we hold on to our 1-0 lead. We deny them further opportunities on goal, and we look set for the playoffs again. Brophy. Inside to Clay. To Brophy again. Nice tackle by Noyle. And quickly forward. Ngoy could look to return the favour. Can't do it though. Dennis across. For Stevenage against Grimsby, but that means nothing for us. The only game I am bothered about right now, outside of this one, is Colchester versus Swindon. If Colchester beats Swindon, we could get automatic promotion. I'm not sure what our goal difference is like comparatively to Swindon's. I'm going to go all the way across here. Look for a matey. No, Ngoy, how? Has he tried to chest that in? Has he genuinely tried to chest that in? I feel like I'm going back to this replay camera a lot more than I should do in today's episode. How? Just head it, mate. He's tried to chest it in and it's hit him on the arm, on the shoulder and bounced away. We should be 2-0 up here. I need the goal difference, I think. If the results go our way and we miss out on automatic promotion this year again on goal difference this time rather than a single point, that would be even more gutting, especially after the season we've had. Oh, Adebayo can't turn away from the defenders. I did a little bit too much with him there. Oh, I don't care about... no, I do care about Salford, actually. I need Salford to drop points. Well, I don't need Salford to drop points, but it would be lovely if they did. Actually, no, I think I do need Salford to drop points. Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember what the gap is. Salford... Colchester might well beat Swindon, and Salford might well go back into that third spot, and they might be too far away from us as well. Free kick given to Leyton Orient on the edge of the box here. Right at the end of the half. You're going to try something from the training ground. It's going to be right... but it's wide. Oh, nice ball through. Brophy into angle again. Triple step over Gillingham are leading Northampton. I think Gillingham are above us, but I'm not sure. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure where anyone is, really. I've just been concentrating on Swindon and Salford in my head. Oh no, Brown, I needed you to turn and play the pass, and he's just turned. Thankfully, Clay has messed his pass up as well. That's a bit of a let-off. Get that down the line. On a matey. Go for a 1-2 as well if you can. Maybe play you in a little bit later. And Goy looking to return the favour to Adebayejo, but can't find the pass. Right idea. Trying to score a duplicate goal to the one we scored earlier. Oh, it's a nice ball. It might be playoffs only. Angol scores for Orient. Lovely ball out wide, taken down well. First time ball across the goal from the man on the edge of the 6-yard box and smashed home by Angol. Unless we go back in front. Oh, Ipswich's game. Unless we go back in front, it will be playoffs only for us. Why have you missed the ball there, George? What is going on? Oh, man. Can't believe it. We might have to go through the playoffs all over again. Page down to Adebayejo. Into Brown. Oh, tried to play that to the left-hand side of the defender. He kicked it straight at him, frustratingly. 20 minutes for Orient to beat us, or us to beat them. Oh, I certainly hope it's the latter. Oh, I'm going to make a change. I'm going to move Ngoy out wide again. And Amatey will come off, and Abadia is back. Conce Sal for Maris too. Do I make another choinge? Do I make another choinge? Put Amatey to that side instead. A little bit extra pace on that right-hand side than Leon Davis. Come on, lads, please. Please get me this win. If it doesn't go to the final day, I'll be gutted. We will still have to play that final game, though, if we don't win here, to ensure that we get a playoff spot, I think. Depends what other results have happened. For those Ipswich fans that were frustrated when I didn't play Ipswich earlier on in the season, even if I don't... Oh! Even if I don't need to play the Ipswich game to guarantee us playoffs, and the automatic promotion spot is out of reach, I will still play that Ipswich game for you, those of you that are Ipswich fans and wanted to see me play against your team this year. But we're back in front, and it might still be going the way we want it to. And Goy, into feet, turns well, and finishes just as well. Yes! 2-1! Oh, what a cross. Huh. What the hell? Oh, God. Widowson, oh, that's cannoned off the man. Angle back to Clay. If we hold out here, we are in the playoffs this season. We will hold out here because Angol has given that to Mitov. From nowhere, in January, just above the relegation zone, we have done a Crystal Palace-esque charge up the table into the playoffs. I don't know if you recall, a few years ago, Crystal Palace in the Championship were either in the relegation zone or thereabouts, had a change of manager, which thankfully Cambridge United didn't need in this save, shot up, got into the playoffs and got promotion. And Goy with a brace... I'm still not sure whether to buy him back next season or loan him again if we can. I don't know. Orient had more chances than me in that game, but we took our 2 chances. Colchester beat Swindon! Colchester beat Swindon! Oh, I should have checked for Salford's result. Oh, God, I still don't know. The players will get out of this stronger. We might well have only gotten playoffs, but God, we'll certainly take it. Heading into the game against Ipswich. Oh my God. No, it's 4 points away from us. It's 4 points away from us. We are in the playoffs. And we will play... Well, we are going to finish 5th. We're obviously not going to drop below anyone else. And I can't go above Swindon because goal difference is massively in their favour. And I'm not going to beat Ipswich, who could get 98 points with the win over me here. I'm not going to get a 8-goal scoreline against them. But I will go and play Ipswich now for those of you that wanted to see me play against them this season. One of the few teams we haven't played against in this save so far. So we will go and play them now. Enjoy the fact that we're in the playoffs. Hope to end the season strong on a high and put ourselves in the best, or keep ourselves in the best possible form before we face Forest Green in the playoffs in tomorrow's episode. It will be Forest Green that we play in the playoff semi-finals. I'll have a check and see what our previous results against Forest Green have been this season. Abadia's finishing is going up, which is great. We need that to start flying up too if he's to be a very important player for us this season. I will check now because I might as well whilst I'm still waffling on. Forest Green, we won 3. Oh no, they forfeited against us, didn't they? Last time we had a game against them, we got gifted a 3-point margin. In the cup, we won by 2 goals to 1 as well in the Leasing.com trophy, but we lost 2-1 in the away game in the league. So they can beat us, but we can beat them. 2 weeks to wait until the game against Ipswich. Manager of the Month award. Hopefully that's not a curse. Manager of the Month award for the month of April. One final sim of training as Clark goes up to 63 rated, which is good news. Getting heavily trained here in that module. And now it's time to welcome Ipswich to the Abbey Stadium. Congratulate them on winning the title weeks ago. And try and end the season with a win. Ipswich is starting alive at 11. Thomas Holy in goal. He's 6'9" or something stupid. They've got James Norwood and Caden Jackson up top. Well, they're playing 5-2-1-2. Andre Dazelle, Nydam and Flynn Downs in the midfield, with Donacien, Luke Wolfenden and Ciala, Chambers and Bolton as their back 5. They won the league ages ago. I wonder how tall the keeper is in FIFA. On FM, he's 6'9". Let's have a quick look on FIFA. Thomas Holy in FIFA is 6'9". Sometimes FIFA doesn't get people's heights right, but 6'9" for Thomas Holy. It's going to be a difficult task to try and get the ball past him, isn't it? We can enjoy this. We know that there's nothing on the line in this game other than pride against a side that are one of the more local to us in this division and one of the teams we hope to play against next year. A side really of the quality and calibre we should be expecting to play against next year if we get promoted, because Ipswich have obviously bossed this division. How they got relegated last year is beyond me. They've got a very good side. On FM, we've taken them into the Championship on stream. Well, as I record this, I'm still at Ipswich in that save. If you want to come across and join me for streams on Football Manager, then do follow the link in the description to the Twitch channel. I'll probably be streaming it a little bit later on this afternoon as you see this. Nice turn there by Andre Dazelle, but we'll get the tackle in. Terrible pass by Cano, and Dazelle picks it off again. Good block by Collins to deny, I think it was Caden Jackson there, the chance, and that'll be our free kick. Oh, starting off on the back foot, but we can build from there. Amici. I mean, play a 1-2 off a defender if you want, pal. If it works, it works. Tuck this back. Adebayo from the edge of the box. It's going to need to be better than that to beat Thomas Holy. Look at the size of the man in goal. How are we supposed to get the ball past him? Oh my God. I'll have that back. Thank you. Oh, I've still forgotten to take Cano off bloody corners. Amici, oh, he's left-footed, isn't he? Quick 1-2. Try and keep the ball away from the defender. We've done that well. I don't trust Brown's shooting. Evidently, I shouldn't trust his passing either. Oh, God. Caught in the counter. Thankfully, it's Caden Jackson playing the through ball, not Caden Jackson on the end of the through ball, because he is lightning fast. Here's Bolton on the far side. I'll have that back. Thank you. You can have it back then. Flynn Downs. Back to Bolton. To Downs again. Good block by Page. And, and a corner for Ipswich because his first touch is shit. Downs will take this short to Nidam or Nydam or whatever the hell you want to call him. Davis gets in the way. They'll whip this one into the middle. And it will go towards the near post. And Unciala, heads it across the face of goal and it'll go out for a throw-in to me on this near side. Ipswich definitely been the better team so far. Caden Jackson. Sharp drop of the shoulder. Deadly. Caden Jackson gives Ipswich 1-0 lead. He's a very capable striker at this level. Very fast as well. And unfortunately, we have ourselves a 1-0 deficit. This is the quality of team, as we mentioned, that we should be expecting to play next year should we get promoted. So I really am going to have to step up to the challenge here. It's perhaps a sign of things to potentially come next season, this game. Provided we can get through the bloody playoffs this year. If I lose back-to-back playoff finals, I will be devastated. But I've got to get there first in the semi-finals tomorrow. So we shall wait and see what we can do. Bolton, nice interception from Page. I should have just played that long. Tried to keep possession and build something, but couldn't do it. And now Flynn Downs could deliver a good cross, which he has done. Noyle has won the header. It's gone nowhere. Thankfully, Brown is there to mop up. And Goy trying to shake off Unciala. Just can't. He's a bloody giant and all. And Diam to Andre Dozel. Nice turn. Unbelievable vision to see Bolton on this far side. Another delivery in. Noyle heads behind for a corner. Ipswich will not give up. They want to end this season with a dominating win after a full dominant season at this level. Far, far too good for League Two, this Ipswich side. And that's shown by the margin at which they've just run away and battered the rest of the league. And Norwood makes it 2. They're just too good. Thankfully, losing this won't mean anything for us, other than a slight drop in morale. But that's all. The ball over the top to Bolton. Scunthorpe winning their game by 2-1 now as well. Consolidating their position in the top 3. Congratulations to them. Automatic promotion assured for Scunthorpe United here. Foul from Donacien on us. I'm not sure about that. Did you get anything on the ball? He was very close to it. It seemed relatively controlled, but a straight red card for Ipswich, and they're down to 10 men. And Matey, they might go very defensive now, Ipswich. That's a nice turn. If I can turn here, Maris could send a teammate away. Noyle back to Maris. Spin the man into the box. Leon Davis, of all people, that's on it here. Back to George Maris on his left. And Goy offside. Never mind. Just over half an hour to go. Now against 10-man Ipswich. And I'm going to do what I did in the last game. And Goy to left mid. And Matey to the right. Leon Davis off for Abadia. And I need to get used to playing with him. Because if we can't get Ngoy back, then we are going to be needing Abadia to be a very capable striker for us next season. Good header by Maris. And Abadia's played in immediately. And he's going to look for Adebayo. Who can't get to the ball to shoot after his heavy touch. I thought that was it. Abadia going to have an incredible introduction again. But no, it wasn't to be. Wilson again. Nydam. Nice challenge by Brown. Counter-attack maybe. Forward to Abadia. It's probably not the one I should have played the ball to first, but it's done really well there. And Amaechi driving forward nicely. Now Abadia held his run on the edge of the box and didn't go towards the box at all. Found Brown well, but the shot was terrible. It's one area where Dominic Brown doesn't excel, is in front of goal, unfortunately. He has everything but a finish at the minute. He's great physically, brilliant in the tackle. His passing rating is one of the best we have in the side, but he cannot shoot to save his life. He scored a very important goal for us earlier on in the season, but other than that one finish, I think that's all he's done. Adebayo looking for Abadia, who will turn really well, in fact. But can't get away from the defender. It's to be a damp squib at the end of the league season, or the regular league season, but we still have the rest of the playoffs to go. Abadia can't score. Holy in the way again. No surprise. Look at the fucking size of the man. Marisov for Conceição, who will take this corner. And Ngoy wins the header. It's gone over the keeper. Oh, but it's gone wide of the post. Would have been a really odd way for the ball to bounce into the back of the net had it gone in, but it's not to be. It's going to be a 2-0 defeat to 10-man Ipswich on the final day. Thank the Lord we didn't need anything from that game. If I'd have needed to win that, and knowing that winning it would have sent me up automatically, that would have been heartbreaking. But Scunthorpe win 2-1 against Stevenage. Congratulations to them on their automatic promotion. Congratulations to Ipswich on their league title win. And congratulations to Salford, I believe, who finished in 3rd place. This isn't permanent. It's the first game we've lost for a very long time, and it's against the side that were by far and away the best in the league. And they may well get back-to-back promotions. Ipswich Town. The board are very happy with the brand exposure goals met. We've earned £1 million from finishing in 5th in the league table. And we still have the playoffs to come in tomorrow's episode. Well, if we get to the final, I'll do it the same way as I did last year. Playoffs, semis in one game, and then an outright playoff final special to end it. But the playoffs are not for a little while, so we shall advance that far in the next episode, or between now and the next episode. And I will ensure that I train all the way. Bradford were down in the bottom 2 last season, and they're in the playoffs now. We were in the playoffs last year and very nearly ended up in the bottom 2 this season, but somehow managed to rescue ourselves back to the playoffs this year. It's Bradford versus Swindon. It's Forest Green versus Cambridge tomorrow. And I don't know which way the playoffs are going to go again this year. All 3 sides could beat us, and we could beat all 3 sides. Ipswich win the league. Scunthorpe finished 2nd with that victory against Stevenage. Congratulations to them. Salford in 3rd. And would have been relegated were Morecambe and Bury, if there were, of course, the conference on the game, which there isn't. We'll have a full season roundup once we've played the last competitive game of the season, whether that be playoff semi-finals tomorrow or the final the day after that. We shall wait and see. But for now, thank you very much for watching this season finale. Hope you enjoyed the premiere. I hope you've enjoyed the video as a whole as well. If you're not watching the premiere, thank you for your support this year. Your support and alterations and input in this save has seen us turn it around. Can we go all the way and get into League One next year? We'll find out in the next couple of episodes. I'll see you tomorrow.